Alright boys. Let's get into it. Waking up with the attention, with intention. You know, it's different from man to man, or from person to person, you know. But like focusing on personal development, and keeping your head right in business, and like having the fitness and mindset on lock. This is how I would wake up, and how I wake up with intention each fucking morning. I don't even set an alarm. I just wake up because my programs, I'm just programmed to do it, man. So let's just jump into it. How to wake up with the intention. It's actually similar like to my morning routine video, but I felt like I skipped a few points. But how to wake up with intention. Find something you love to do. Do it the first thing in the morning. Also carve out some time for yourself, like each morning, and just think. Just actually think. Just think about what you want to achieve, what your goals are, and carve out the time to actually sit down with yourself and trying to figure out what the hell you want in life. Because in this world, there's a lot of things you can do, and a lot of things you can do wrong. You know, so like my advice to you guys: actually carve out time for yourself in the mornings. Write down your goals, and 10 goals, your yearly goals, and write them in past tense. I'm actually working on a program right now that is gonna be helping you guys write down the goals. It's gonna be a notebook, journal type thing. And what I would do is always meditate on those goals. Like visualize, manifest. Because manifestation is real, boys. It's fucking real as it gets. I promise you that. So what I do, like you should always stretch. You should be able to touch your toes. It's silly if you can't touch your toes, you know. You're not your ultimate self unless you can touch your toes, you know. So start with easy stretches. I would always recommend just starting with YouTube. I can also film like how I started, because believe me, bro, 1 year ago or 2 years ago, I could not touch my feet. I could barely touch my knees, man. Like, just being a bodybuilder, like a gym bro. So that's how I transitioned from gym bro into what I am today. So it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, just start with easy stretches. YouTube is your best friend. Just search for best beginner stretches and whatever. Nah, like that's how I started, you know. But you should be focused on your spine, your hamstrings, and your lower back. At least for me. Those were especially the spine, because that's actually goes up to the pineal gland, and yeah, you know how that goes, you know. You gotta be able to stretch it out a little bit, you know. That's why it's so important to touch the toes. You get the spine, hamstrings, and the lower back all in one. And if you can, just try to hang. If you can hang, that's really good. That's amazing to stretch out your lower back, shoulders, everything. Everything gets so tied up in here, especially if you work out as much as I do. So stretching is really crucial if you want to build muscle growth and keep your muscles tight. Boom. And really length. You know, see how long it is? It's not like, because I do full range of motions and I stretch them. Make sense? No? Right. Alright, meditation. I would always recommend starting meditation. I started doing meditations, I think 1 year ago. And I've actually done some serious meditating stuff. I actually locked myself in a room for, I don't know, 8 hours, I think. Actually peed in a bottle. And I just took a little mushrooms and just sit there in silence. And I can make a video about that one. Damn. That's amazing, yeah. That's when I actually got my first breakthrough, really. But yeah, I'm gonna do another video about that. Wow, I forgot about that. Alright, yeah, so meditation, breath work, high sound frequency. You know, if it's hard to close your eyes, because 2 years ago I couldn't even close my eyes. I was so nervous somebody would punch me or do whatever, I couldn't sit with my eyes closed. I couldn't close my eyes for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes. So that's what I started to focus on, like breath work, high sound frequency as well. I like 963 hertz, I think was, that's the God's frequency. And just try to sit in silence for 10 minutes. It's gonna be, you will feel the change. And I will also recommend a little bit of grounding. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done a lot of grounding since I got here to Kuala Lumpur. And I did not do a lot when I was in Iceland. Like everything was covered in snow, but that's no excuse. So I'm gonna go back into that a little bit more, focusing on like my holistic health as well. So, and you guys should too, because it's really important to keep your head right, your mind right, and then everything falls into place. So yeah, let's keep on. I think this is gonna be, yeah. My advice for you guys, especially if you're starting out, just make a solid morning routine, stick to it for 30 days, see how you feel. You know, and you won't be, you will be thanking me in 30 days. You know, I have no, if you do it right, it doesn't really even matter if you do it right or wrong. If you have a solid morning routine, you wake up with intention, you stick for the 30 days, you will feel better. I promise you that, 100% guaranteed. If not, just shoot me a DM and yeah, and we will figure something out, you know, because then something is really going on, you know, and we can sit down and talk about it. But in general, if you stick to something positive for 30 days, you will always see crazy results. So yeah, I don't think it's for now. I actually got a lot of shit to do. I gotta make a new key for the apartment, and we were actually checking out like doing a little bit of content earlier. So I'm just gonna keep this one short. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.